Hey, 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 it's your girl Ree. Tonight I'm back to show you guys how I do my half up, half down with a Dutch braid. Now, I am natural hair. I have not had a relaxer since 2012. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there because I have had some feedback from people who are like, oh, I can't do my hair like that because your hair looks like it's relaxed. It is not relaxed. I wear a lot of silk wraps and flat iron styles, so my hair has been trained to just naturally lay flat. But literally anything that you see that I do, you can do too. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. First things first, what I've done here is I've just sectioned off a wide part right at the crown of my head. Next thing I'm going to do is put the rest of my hair into a ponytail just to make sure that none of this other hair gets into the mix of this. What I like to do to keep the braid looking natural, I don't like to use edge control on this. You can use a soft hold spritz if you like, but what I like to do is just use, what is it called? Hair wax. Yes, hair wax around the perimeter because it's a lot lighter than edge control, but it handles like those little flyaways and all of that good stuff. You just want to start with a very small section of the hair. Comb the hair up into the side because a Dutch braid is just a French braid, but it's done underhand, basically. And you're not going to grip it very tight. What you want to do is you want to take the hair like you're going to do a French braid into 3 sections. Now, when you're doing a French braid, you do overhand. Now, for the Dutch braid, you're doing underhand. We have the 3 sections here, and you're going to take that part underhand and then over. You're going to do that one more time, and then after you do that, you're going to start grabbing other pieces of hair. And again, you are not braiding this too tight. The thing that makes this braid super cute is that it's like loose and whimsical, okay? So you're not gonna wanna braid too tightly for this. My braid is complete, and all I'm doing is taking a black rubber band and just securing it at the base, and I'm just gonna pull, okay? Now, don't worry about it not looking perfect. That's the beauty of this style. It doesn't have to look perfect. Your braid doesn't have to look perfect. So there's the braid. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a light hold spritz, and I'm using my edge brush, which I actually don't use for my edges. I use it for everything but my edges. But I'm just going to take this at the part of the hair and just sweep it, to get rid of those little, flyaways. Once I have everything tucked like I want, I'm just going to spray some light spritz completely over the whole braid and turn my dryer on low and just let it dry. So, that's pretty much the hardest part of the style. I neglected to mention that when you're doing the style, you obviously want to make sure that your hair has been straightened. I'm just going to go and flat iron the rest of this hair, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've gone through and flat ironed my hair. Jesus, it's time for me to cut these ends again. My sideburns down. Just make sure that they're even on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and spray my brush with some light hold spritz, and I'm just going to just pull the very first section right here back. With this part that's left over, I'm going to spray my brush again. This part, you're going to kind of give yourself like a, what y'all do with your edges, give it something cute or whatever have you. So this is just me molding how I want my hair to look once I actually put it back and have it the way that I want. So that way, when you go in and you use your edge control, you don't have to worry about caking on product, because I hate that, like caking on product and all that. You have a pretty good general idea of what you want it to look like, and then you can go in and add your edge control. Now I have a pretty good idea of what I want the side to look like. And the reason why I recommend using the light hold spritz is because this part, you want to make sure it stays back. If I weren't being lazy, I would honestly go over this with my blow dryer, but I don't feel like it. But it's tucked behind my ear, so it really doesn't matter. I love this Bellatique edge control. It's edge, braid, and lock control. I swear by it. It does not flake. It does not cake. And you literally do not need that much of it. So I literally have like this little piece on my finger. And I'm just going to go and dab it right at the beginning parts of my hair. That's it. I'm not putting it anywhere else. And then I'm just going to follow the pattern that I've already established. All right. And then I'm going to use another little dab and put it there on my cute little edge there. And just comb down and bring that back with the rest of my hair. The last things that you want to do are obviously these sides here. And all I do is just take a really small flat iron here and just give it like a little curl. I am done. Now I did take my flat iron and bend this part back a little. You can tweak it however you want it. But again, very simple. I am natural haired. You can do it too. If you guys have any suggestions or styles that you want me to try, hit me up on my socials, because I'm always looking for new things to do to share with you. Until next time.